Hi, I'm the Mad Scientist Arian, and we have an amazing challenge today to help you steam through summer.
Today, our challenge is going to follow this inquiry. How can I get a ball through a maze without touching the ball with my hands? I researched a few mazes to get a picture in my mind and help me plan what features I want my maze to have. Will I include dead ends, twists and turns? Will I make my maze into a spiral shape or with straight lines? Your maze doesn't have to look like mine or even like one in the pictures you find. Remember, the amazing challenge will be to get the ball through your maze without touching it. While we work today, we are going to focus on keeping our area organized and free from distractions so we can focus all of our attention on building our maze. I gathered a few materials around my house to construct a few mazes. I also grabbed ping pong balls, Play-Doh for the sides of the maze, and a straw because I think I'm going to use that to push the ball. As I look through my materials, I'm noticing if I have something I can make a tunnel with, large and small. Do I have something that would provide a good base for my maze, as well as something that already has the sides to the maze built, like this final piece of cardboard? I think I'm going to start with this. I'm going to use a pencil to sketch out the path I want the ball to take. And if I think back to times that I've been in a corn maze or played with a maze or even the pictures I found, I know that the starting point can also be the ending point. I set the base aside and I'm using the Play-Doh to roll out the walls of the maze. And now I'm ready to build. I'm following the pencil line I drew to create the first wall of the maze. This is going to be the path I want the ball to travel as it's going through my constructed maze. I've also decided to include a tunnel on this maze, so I'm using the Play-Doh to secure the tunnel. And now that one wall is constructed, I'm using Play-Doh to make a parallel line to create the path the ball will go through. And I'm also going to use the ball to measure the width of the path to make sure it will fit. Now, if I think back to the pictures of the mazes, or even times that I've been in a maze, I want to include some twists and turns, some dead ends, and features to the maze so that the ball essentially could get lost and not be on the path intended. You can pause this video at any time to add features to your maze. Remember, it doesn't have to look like mine. I'm going to use my ping pong ball to check to make sure it will fit. And I'm going to use scissors to cut an entrance and exit in the box. Remember, I selected a box that already had sidewalls, so I didn't need to build the walls around it. My amazing maze is finished. For this first challenge to get the ball through, I'm just going to try simply tipping the cardboard. Remember, I'm trying to get the ball through the maze without touching it with my hands. I was successful getting the ball through, so now I'm going to try blowing through a straw and using the air to push the ball through the maze. This proves to be a little bit more difficult. And now for a second maze. I select the circular piece of cardboard, the one without edges. I trace the path I want the ball to take. I build the walls of the maze with Play-Doh, and I'm going to leave a segmented edge just to make it a little bit more challenging. And now it's your turn. Construct a maze and get a ball through your maze without touching it with your hands.
Don't forget to share all your amazing builds with us today. Can't wait to see you next time as we steam through summer.